What a hit! And it's our second transfer this summer after Juan Garcia. Hello, CULES! Roony Bardghji is joining Barcelona. Here we go. Barça will pay Copenhagen €2 million as a fixed fee plus additional bonuses and a percentage of a future sale. A long-term deal with the talented Swedish winger has been signed, so let's get to know him. Support this video and a new transfer with a like. It only takes 1 second of your time. If you hit like, it means a lot to me and my team. Thank you. For Roony Bardghji, this move is all about dreams coming true. Born in Kuwait of Syrian descent and raised in Sweden, he has always been a Barça fan. There are even childhood photos to prove it. He received his football education at Malmö, one of Sweden's top clubs. In the summer of 2020, he was invited to join Denmark's FC Youth and moved to a new country. He spent less than a year there before being noticed by FC Copenhagen, a top Danish club, who quickly signed him. His big story started with that transfer in February 2021. In the 2023-2024 season, Roony became one of the youngest goal scorers in Champions League history when he netted against Manchester United at just 17 years old, 11 months and 24 days old. Due to his name and the fact he was making waves in the Champions League as a teenager, comparisons to Wayne Rooney came quickly. That was one of the best matches of his career. Coming off the bench, he created multiple dangerous chances and eventually became the hero of the match. That's when Roony announced himself to the world. Since then, Barça sporting director Deco kept a close eye on this rising star. And in the summer of 2025, Deco brings Bardghji to Spotify Camp Nou. Roony will turn 20 in November, and here are his current stats: 107 matches, 23 goals, and 5 assists. Not bad at all, especially considering he missed most of the 2023-2024 season with an ACL injury, spending 329 days in recovery. Barcelona signed him for €2 million, plus possible bonuses, a great deal. At the peak of his popularity, he was valued at €9 million. Now the estimated market value is €7.5 million. He has already played for Sweden's youth teams, and his senior debut seems only a matter of time. Deco took advantage of the fact that Rooney's contract was expiring at the end of the year, forcing Copenhagen to sell to make some profit. According to Fabrizio Romano, Barça beat about 10 clubs in the race for the player's signature. He turned down Tottenham, a sort of revenge story since Bergvall chose Spurs over Barça earlier. Congrats, CULES! Roony Bardghji is expected to split his time between Barça Athletic and the first team. For Barça Athletic, it's a top signing, but he will also train with Hansi Flick's squad and aim to prove he's ready for senior football. After Romano's famous "Here we go," Roony changed his profile picture to Rock Lee, a character from the anime Naruto. This symbolizes Bardghji's determination and work ethic, much like Lee, who succeeded through effort, not innate talent. Even this detail reflects his strong character, coming back from a serious injury and signing with Barcelona. Another impressive story: he scored a Panenka in a Champions League qualifier shootout against Sparta Prague. He was just 17 at the time. Imagine the nerves of steel. I don't usually like comparisons, but Roony has often been called the Swedish Messi due to his dribbling. Watch him play, you'll notice. The way he turns with the ball, draws in defenders, and shifts play. Sound familiar, right? His potential is huge, and his story is just beginning. From modest Copenhagen to the mighty Barcelona, what a leap! What can this 19-year-old beast offer Barça? Let's discuss. He's a dynamic inside forward who loves to cut inside from the right wing, explains Transfermarkt's data scout in Denmark. Bardghji might have a hard time getting time on the right with Lamine Yamal there, but he's versatile. Known for his dribbling, ability to exploit tight spaces, 1v1 skills, and off-the-ball movement. Also has a strong weak foot. I remember him scoring a brilliant volley with his weaker right foot in a friendly versus Brøndby. Bardghji can play a right winger, central attacking midfielder, second striker, and even left winger. Over time, he might become a good false nine. He's got the tools. Dribbling is his signature. Sometimes it's hard to track his feet. He dances with the ball. Add that to his pace, and defenders are in big trouble. He combines well, has a powerful long shot, and has scored quite a few that way. One of his trademarks, cutting in from the right and shooting with his left. Early in his career, they compared him to Arjen Robben. One-trick man, but unstoppable. Let's hope Roony can reach that level. He is also technically gifted enough to take set pieces, dangerous free kicks, corners, and quality assists from anywhere on the pitch. Drawing 2-3 defenders and not losing the ball, easy for Roony. He thrives under pressure, ideal for Barca's philosophy. More strengths: he is 1.73 meters tall, has a low center of gravity, great body control, shields the ball well, and earns a lot of fouls. He is strong on his feet and tough to knock over. The more I learn about him, the more convinced I am this could be a bargain. His coordination is fantastic and his sense of space is elite. He's also great in pressing, quick, mobile, smart, and knows when to engage. Finishing is another strength, though it can still be improved. He's got a killer instinct, a monster in front of goal, scores with both feet from mid and long range. He also perfectly understands when and how to make runs into open spaces behind the defenders. We really need players like that, those who understand space and time. His competitive aggression is also impressive. He is a player who is ruthless towards his opponents and always tries to give his maximum in every game. His energy and motivation levels are also extremely high. The ability to make quick decisions in critical situations is another plus. His football IQ is at a very high level. In tight spaces, he feels like a fish in water, and stylistically, he fits the club very well. He always tries to open up the game and find space for his teammates. Look at how he handled this situation. It seems this player doesn't know what a dead end on the football pitch is. He finds the keys to unlock any low block. Or just look at how he broke through the opponent's defense here. It looks incredible. I also wanted to show you this goal. Here you can clearly see how brave and creative he is in his decisions. And it really reminds me of Lamine. Assists are another strong side of this player, and we can expect a lot of creativity here. This will be goal assist for every taste. He is penetrating passes into the penalty area. That's something. He sees the field perfectly. Diagonals from one wing to the other, that's another one of his strong suits. His skill set is impressive. He has enough technical ability to regularly shock his opponents, usually left backs, and everything suggests that Roony can be a great backup for Lamine Yamal this season. If, of course, Barca's new signing reaches his optimal form and doesn't have problems adapting to the club. But still, there are aspects he needs to improve. His weaknesses are his aerial duels and he needs to work on his consistency. Sometimes he can have periods where he's invisible in the game, said Transfermarkt's data scout in Denmark. That's the kind of player Barcelona has signed. If I were to rate this transfer, I'd give it a full 10 out of 10. If Roony doesn't make it at Barca, the fee is very modest, and a talent like that can always be sold for a similar amount. After all, he's still very young and has a long football career ahead of him. Almost a no-risk option for Barca. But if he does make it, we'll have another exciting option in the attacking line. If he can allow Lamine to rest in a few games this season, that will already be a big success for a debut season. That's it for today. What do you think? How do you like Roony Bardghji? Drop a like and leave your opinion in the comments. Subscribe to our channel to learn more about Barcelona, and have a nice day. Bye!